ahead and move forward. We might as well get ready and right into this. Oh, that was me, though. Change team. Spectate. There we go. There we go.
If these players are anything to go by, this should be game of the week for reals.
I mean, actually, yeah. Like, you got a powerhouse on each side. Mars is 0.01. You know what? We might want to actually take away my camera, so that's a thing. Now let's go back to the game. Boom, boom. Sorry about that, everyone. And guess what? You missed out on a score. How cool was that? I'm just kidding. You actually did.
A little quick 1-2 between Smooth and Chaotic coming in.
That one, a bit accidental, but okay.
That's a yikers. That's a bit of a yikers.
Yikers. Now, Smooth and Chaotic Sneak, for like the brief duration that we actually got to see them play in week 1, forever long ago, against Avenged, it was nasty. It was gross. Like, I don't think I should have witnessed something so brutal occur.
Yeah, it really was. But bearing in mind then they had Nightmare play and he was just like sitting back and just allowing them to do crazy stuff.
That's true.
It'll be interesting to see what Ryun does to like allow these guys to go forward and be nuts.
Definitely. Smooth Justice, he's kind of, since Chaotic's departure, has been their offensive rock. Well, and I say by rock, I mean literally the only offense that Blindside's been able to produce. And an own goal, kind of, was that from Odin? Odin put this up. And then this just kind of went backwards. Oh, Ryan unable to clear it. Definitely, fortune, you know, just comes about. So now we're tied 1-1. But yeah, Mars.
We were definitely talking about Ryan before though, and how he's got to show up and
do something.
A nervy start from him.
Yeah, it's not really proven too much for his worth, but I'm sure he'll be able to, do something by the time the game ends. Mars has been kind of feeling the pressure of MVP rating. I think he wants to beat it, but to come out on top by the end of the season. Esper though is right on his heels with that 0.01, just right there, like nibbling on greatness. You know what? Let's get into some quick casting because we got Chaotic moving down the field with Ryan trying to put some pressure up into the right corner, but Mars with a quick clear away. Ryan now backtracking and Smooth Justice feeds it to the middle and no one's there right now, and it just Mr. Manager trying to make my balls go up into my body because he just made me clench so hard. Wonder if he's ever gonna save that. Cav sneaking out with a long middle clear. What do you think Chaotic Sneak's been doing? Been on a safari, just trying to find himself? It's just away.
So, the first week I did look at like his ranks and stuff, and when he started like playing the WDL, he was low champ 3. And that looked like a couple days ago he's up to grand champ. So that guy is being like working hard, even though he's a bit of a douche. When like I've heard him speak, can't like fault the guy's commitment to playing the game.
Yeah. I mean, some people, their personality clashes with actually, good socializing. But if they can produce, then what are you gonna do? There's just
exactly.
nothing you can do. A nice long clear from Ryan and a follow-up soon to come as he's trying to get over to the middle off the backboard. Both Mars and Odin combine for a long clear and counter. Chaotic Sneak though, trying to roll backwards. Meeting with Odin and 50ing it past him, but Mars is quick to put it back to the center, which leaves Manager Manager's waiting for the feed. He's going to be sending it long. Still going to go back up middle by Smooth Justice. A long bomb. This could go in. Mars, though, with the save. Mars now trying to just help clear this out, but Ryan is shadowing him the whole way. Now Manager's going to try and ball it. Can't do so. Mars
really good time to challenge there, stopping it halfway before it can get dangerous.
Oh, wow, that squeaked about halfway in a few times before it just popped out. And now again, the 1-2 punch of Chaotic and Smooth is denied this time, but still in the works as they're working the middle as Odin is able to clear this one out. Vapor
really finely balanced here, by the way.
Yeah, this is
like these two teams are going like headbutting crazily. Mars saving that though. That's definitely not what you wanted.
No,
unfortunate.
It's one of those where you're just trying to get out of the way. You made the play, and then you don't have enough boost to really kind of clear out.
Oh, here we go. Really good opportunity. 3-on-1 right there, and they managed to scuff it up somehow.
Yeah. Well, he had a nice like horizontal clear.
Yeah, he really did. He
Odin.
did well considering.
Going to the backboard. He could drop this low. This is still going to drop down. Mars trying to get this angle, and he was a little wide. It was challenged from the inside. We're about 1 minute left in game one. Mr. Manager chasing this one. Oh, but no follow-up yet, except from Chaotic Sneak. Putting it away. Yeah, this is one Manager had chased it all the way to the backboard. Couldn't get anything, and then Odin peeled back and let Mars kind of go for it. Chaotic just kind of buried that in the ground.
It was really good from Smooth though. Smooth saw that Manager was a bit all over the place position-wise, puts it over him and gives the easy tap in the Smooth to Sneak.
Mars now trying to bring it about from the center. Ryan getting caught by Mr. Manager. Ceiling touch. It's going to drop it low and down, but no one is there. They had two guys back, all the way back from Blindside, and they didn't try to challenge up. Mr. Manager catching this one, sending it center, but Smooth Justice is going to be there. 30 seconds left. This one's getting tapped to center. Smooth Justice is going to try and follow up. No one can tap it down yet, but Ryan keeping the field of play. Chaotic Sneak just applying pressure, trying to run out the clock at this point. Odin is going to catch it from Chaotic. Ryan popping it high, but still in favor of Blindside as Mars is now going to tap over to the corner. Got about 10 seconds left. Mars now dropping it low. He's got to get someone up there to challenge it, but Chaotic is just going to clear it away. Manager's going to have to hope that he can send this long, but getting slapped by Ryan. Although Mars has kept it up. Odin doing the same. Smooth is there to rebuttal. This is going to go in the nets, but no, it's still in the field of play. It is still up. They're trying to just get it down, and Ryan does it. So Vapor take game one. Not a bad first showing. Really not.
It wasn't. It really wasn't. Just a few mistakes here and there, but other than that, a really clean game. Pretty like one of the highest level games I've seen all season, because you'd expect that from these caliber of players.
Exactly. Chaotic definitely, coming out of his retirement. Ryan's probably going to be back in just a second. Yep. But yeah, Chaotic and Smooth definitely moving forward, just like I kind of thought they would. Lots of still good stuff from the Blindside. I think they got a little bit more pressured by Vapor than I'm sure they were expecting it, because they know what this this Vapor team has, especially with those two, High Champ and Grand Champ. Oh.
Yeah, so Mr. Manager played a pretty the last rotational role, so he was sat back all the time. We really need to see him really trust his team to make the rotation out, and he needs to get up there and help out as well. You see him with 0 shots, and really we need him to pop off and help Mars and Odin get some kills here, really.
He usually plays more of a passive game. He kind of lets everyone play in front of him, and he kind of plays cleanup. And so, yeah, we definitely could see him add a little bit more pressure. He can do it too. He's a feisty old man. He'll get in your face. He'll throw darts at you. Tell you about it. Odin is going to track this one right off of kickoff, trying to get it past Chaotic Sneak, and both end up kind of fake whiffing on one another. Mr. Manager, as we spoke about him, he's going to try and move up with this one, but it's going to go to Ryan. He's going to boop it out. Mars from ceiling down. This is going to drop straight. He's going to try and get the lateral right off the gate, and he can't do it. Manager's all alone now, facing against Smooth Justice, and a nice block. Sending it upfield for Mars. But Ryan 50s it away. I kind of like the team color setup thing that Vapor has going. They yeah, Vapor, because they have the cool wheels for what is it, the black hole wheels? I forgot what they're called. But
the hypnotic thing.
Yeah, those are really cool looking. I wish I had a pair of those. I think Smooth Justice has a white pair to Ryan's red.
Dude, Ryan always has cleanest looking cars.
It's true. He's got.
He really does.
I mean, if he's if you don't have skill, you might as well have style, right?
Yeah, exactly. And he definitely lacks a lot of skill. Chat, boys.
Oh man. Mr. Manager trying to follow this one up, and Odin ends up just putting a long lob down into the Vapor end. I didn't think this was going in. You had two defenders. They looked like they were going to cross, and oh, Ryan with the no touch. He kind of flopped off from the wall. Ooh, that's unfortunate. But hey, it's 1-0 now for Blindside.
Yes, we're really looking at Mr. Manager in the back to protect this lead for them.
Yep.
And see whether Mars and Odin can pile some more pressure on. I mean, that's what we're praying for, boys.
He's definitely had a lot of practice doing that. The team that the different teammates that Manager's been able to have throughout the season have been high pressure like high offense type teammates. So he hasn't had to really be a shining star, which, you know, can play fine as long as that's consistent. But then when this happens, Smooth Justice just buries this one. I don't know. So Mars was able to kind of, a mistouch from the corner. Mr. Manager unable to recoil from that. Leaves an easy goal.
Yeah, just unlucky, really.
Yeah.
Like, one ball shouldn't be troubling two people like that, and if it does, it's going to cost you a goal, and rightly punished, I guess.
True. Now Mars slinging this one outward, but Chaotic Sneak there to meet him. I think Chaotic Sneak is eyeing up who's the actual challenger on this Blindside crew. He's always been confident in his team's abilities, even without him having to be here. Oh, this one getting past Odin on the back line. He's going to have to feed this outwards from the backboard, and does so into an open corner zone. Ryan, though, cutting him off, but this is just going to be fed to the corner, to the center. Oh, and it went a little high. I think Mars is trying to dunk that one. Mr. Manager, though, keeping that in the field of play. Smooth Justice is going to try and follow it, but Manager now going high, and two members of Blindside moving aside. Mars unable to keep control of the ball as he was heading towards Ryan. Ryan now going back to middle. And this one is just a bad angle from Odin, as Smooth Justice will get goal number 2.
Yes, I think Odin clipped the post here. When he was coming out in there, I think he like clipped the post, which made him a bit slow, and he just did not have the angle for that save, really.
And the size of the goal are like the worst thing to have to deal with, like all the time too. It stinks. This one, thankfully was saved by Blindside, as a bit of a kickoff miscue is happening. But now the center, Mars able to stay on his wheels and stay patient. But Vapor kind of clearing themselves out from any good shots that would have come from that slow ball. Going high crossbar, and a quick follow-up, and Smooth is going to get his hat trick.
Oof. So, I'm looking at chat here, and unlike Sodomi, I like to look at chat and pick out some good points, and Baby D's saying Smooth making big plays. And Smooth always does these big plays when he's playing with Chaotic. Either Chaotic to Smooth, Smooth to Chaotic, and they're just the 1-2. Definitely the team to beat in this league at the moment.
Definitely.
They can keep this sort of pressure up.
He's definitely like anytime he's needed, he doesn't just take himself out of the play. He may have to half rotate, just kind of stay near the ball, not completely just go flying aside. But yeah, Smooth is definitely working his way up. He's very much in the MVP race as well, and he knows it, with as much playtime and like offense as he's had to produce for Vapor. Like he is their foundation. Mr. Manager now trying to challenge us up, and at least sends it a hard angle away, as Chaotic Sneak was there to challenge. Smooth Justice, though, as we talk about him, he's coming up from ceiling. Mars able to kind of spiral down and meet. Chaotic Sneak, though, is going to try for a dunk and gets it.
Yeah, so Mars is trying to put the team on his back at the moment and just make solo play after solo play. He really needs someone to help him, just like even a 1-2 to get out off of defense. They're just really struggling to get out their own half now. It's pretty cruel to see from Vapor.
Yeah, it's definitely tough, because when you get into that, nice long shot was denied by Chaotic. I think Chaotic has eyed up Mars as the guy to shut down for a lot of this game.
Absolutely.
But definitely when you get into those kind of like in your defensive half and you're trying to just get away, and then you've run out of boost, and then you can't do anything more than just kind of sit and hope and pray from your own goal. It doesn't bode well ever, especially when you have two strikers that will just like easily get these angles they need to just put the ball down. 45 seconds left now as Manager is trying to make something out of nothing. Mars pushing this out from the side. Smooth Justice to the ceiling, and Chaotic to follow, but all these whiffs. Manager down center, he's going to have to follow up, get in the way, but can't. As Ryan sends this out to Smooth Justice. I think Blindside is going to have to write this one off and away and try to see, go for a reverse sweep if possible. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's going to be hard, because we know Mars is pretty prone to tilt, showing on the Cosmic lineup he was on. We just need to see how he can deal with this one and carry it forward. It's really a big game for them next.
True. I think he's been able to find a better team dynamic in this Blindside team, but Vapor will take game number 2 and be sitting on match point. So what do you think? So what can actually be done for this Blindside crew? What can they do to recoil and recover going into Game 3?
Really, they just need to make less mistakes. It's gonna say silly, but they just really need to like. When I played soccer, you'd say get your foot behind the ball, and that really means just like put in hard challenges, make sure nothing is going for the other team, and a lot's going for them right now. Just a lot of whiffs and a lot of double commits in the corners. They just need to tighten it up, and I think they really can take a game, if not the series, off this team.
Definitely.
But Mars really needs to pop off like hero style performance, to be honest.
We're going to make sure that Mars is able to get that opportunity to redo his game, come back. Pretty sure having a few restarts whenever things go on between these series. And yeah, definitely. One thing they could also do, just like Chaotic seems to be shutting down Mars, this Blindside crew as a whole needs to be able to shut down Smooth. Smooth is always there every step of the way, and they need to be aware of him being aware of them. So now we got everyone joining in. But it's going to be tough, because if you shut down Smooth, then Chaotic is soon there to follow. And it's this multi-headed Hydra that seemingly, theoretically, you should be able to handle. But, I don't know. It just, it's tough in practice. It's not as easy as it is in theory. So, who knows. But let's get Blindside to put on some pressure in the first place. Mars tried that one a little bit too early as Odin pushed that out from the corner, and now Ryan is heading downfield, putting some more pressure into Odin's back. Chaotic Sneak now, feeding this out to middle. Smooth Justice was a little bit too close. Smooth Justice up in goal, making a nice long clear as Odin is able to feed this out. I like that Odin has always used the Batmobile. It seems to be like his car, like a nice play from his car. He always gets the long angles.
Someone's got forfeit the match.
Oh no.
They just play so fast off each other. Like, if someone goes in for a challenge, like, look at that. Just like the 1-2 takes out all 3 members. Like, and it's just a basic like pass play, but like Blindside really can't deal with it right now.
I think they're trying to do too much with too little, and then there's a lot of panic behind their motions instead of like being more comfortable and kind of loose and ready.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much practice Blindside's had with Odin.
He's been in like 2 series now, 3. They've had at least a little game time with him. Like I don't know how much throughout the week in terms of play time, but definitely they've had at least a few series to kind of gel with him.
And then like you don't know how much Chaotix played with these guys either. But like maybe he's played more behind the scenes and we just don't know about it.
It's true. Maybe he's just there the whole time and he's just stayed like really, really quiet. Odin now.
We don't know because we can't read chats anymore.
Mars now getting this past the back line. Smooth Justice there to 50 it away though as it goes to the far left wall. Odin, getting demoed. Ryan now taking his place and moving it right around Mars. You're definitely right. Mars has been a little bit too tryhard. He tryhard is not one of those terms I like to use, but he's gone too quickly up to attempt different things, and I think he's like feeling that pressure, that anxiety of, hey, we have to get this done right now, and he still has time. There's under 3 minutes remaining in this game 3. They're down 1. There's still time, but they definitely have to make something happen right now.
So Mars is actually playing right now like how I would play in a 6-man's, where you just pop the ball and go yourself. He's not really getting his team involved, which is really what we need to see if these guys want a chance to pull this back here.
Exactly. Odin now, pushing both Ryan and the ball away. Smooth Justice is going to take that feed. I almost expect Vapor to kind of, they're still going to put up the pressure on, but I expect them to just kind of very lazily send the ball off in like huge clears, big punts, but a nice pass was denied and saved by Chaotic. Chaotic Sneak has Mars's number. He is fully honed in on where Mars is at every single moment in this game, in this series, and he's not letting them play, not one bit.
Yeah, so that's like the first pass play we've seen come out of Blindside, and it was to the man he'd wanted to go to, really. It went to Mars, but Chaotix really got his number here.
Oh, he does. Mr. Manager. Now popping this a little over Ryan, but smooth there for the long clear. Chaotic is rotating back into defense. Mr. Manager is going to see this one again, and Chaotic was going to just take another long punt. He knows he doesn't have to do more than that. He's going to be able to tilt this team by simply doing like the bare minimum necessary to beat them. Manager now popping that one down. Trying to do it himself. I don't know where the rest of Blindside went unless it was just a goal. Odin sending it forward.
Ooh,
Odin
good.
can follow up again if he needs to. He's going to have to roll up. Mars now popping in center. He's going to try and delay it. Odin getting bumped as he was about to turn and take that one. Again, you have 1 minute left. Blindside is going to have to make something out of this. They're going to have to get 2 goals. They're going to have to just stay in this series with some kind of
Gonna need a demo. I really think in that situation, Mars had popped it past 2, and he was in their zone, and Chaotic was the last guy back. I really think Mars should be looking for a demo. It's just an easy shot for his team. He got past 2 at the midfield. Would have been a free goal, but it's unlucky rubber ducky.
Yep. Unlucky rubber ducky. Mr. Manager trying to send it out to Mars. Mars getting in from the center and sending it to corner. Chaotic actually missing. Getting it past Ryan, but it pops a little wide left. Owen's going to try and keep up the pressure, but kind of Batmobiles himself as it went underneath and a little bit too flat. It's very chaotic at this point and not the sneaky kind. This is going to go center. Chaotic Sneak is denying it from the middle. Mr. Manager with the no touch. Mars is going to have to keep it up. This is going to have to be a backboard aerial play. It's going far and wide. Mars is going to have to keep this in the air, and this is going to touch ground. Vapor with the sweep over Blindside. And it's a pretty easy one at that.
Yeah, and talking about MVP material, I really think it's got to go to Smooth Justice for the series.
Definitely.
3 goals in game 2, 1 in this one to get them the win. Definitely backed up quite handily by Chaotic Sneak and Ryan. Just played pretty solid.
Definitely.
No errors for them.
Chaotic Sneak, he's coming out of his casual training retirement at the right time, especially as we're heading the 3 final weeks going into playoff time. He knew exactly who to hone in on to get Mars, to just shut him down, and did really well. Smooth Justice is producing like he's never produced before, and he's producing against what was a tough team. Like those times when you shut down Avenge, you shut down Cosmic, you shut down a winless team. Sure, that's fun. But when you take it to a team that's, really quite good, and then you're able to just say, no, you're not getting a single win, that's something. So, Vapor's one to watch out for, and they're now 3-2 on the season.
Oh, really good. So, I'm looking here at Vapor's last games, and Vapor have played versus Cosmic, which is a pretty easy series for them, and they then went on to play versus Flare, and that is also another not top team. Now you could think that they've laid off the pressure, I guess, going into this week, and they've been slacking, but they came out hot and just really rattled that team right from the start.
They did.
Really good to see.